Hi Taurus, let's take a look at what's happening in your space, what the higher powers want to warn you about, and what you might need to be ready for. Why does the past still hold on to you? The cards show that the answer to the question you're asking yourself right now is hidden somewhere in those very memories. You often find yourself going back to a time when you felt happy, loved, and wanted. Does that sound familiar? Maybe it's the memory of someone who meant a lot to you, or a period when you had people around you that you could truly rely on. But why are they that coming up again right now? The cards say that in those relationships, you gave far more than you received. Your kindness, generosity, and genuine desire to help were often taken for granted. You may have been underestimated, and that very pain taught you to be more careful. And here's what the cards show next. After those events, you closed your heart. Now you choose logic over emotion more often. You've built strong boundaries, and you're no longer quick to trust, especially people from your past or those you've known for years. Be honest, do you still keep everyone at a distance? Or are you just afraid of being hurt again? But that's not the most important part. The cards show one detail you haven't noticed yet. And that detail is exactly what explains why this situation still lingers. Now let's see what's hidden from you right now, and what message the higher powers have prepared just for you. Yes, Taurus, this reading didn't come to you by accident. Why are the cards showing you this woman right now? Because her influence in your life turned out to be stronger than you realized. The cards are pointing to a woman in your circle. She's bright, active, fiery, someone who loves being the center of attention. Can you already tell who it might be? But beneath that confident surface lies envy, and that envy triggered an inner shift in her. The cards show that she may have consciously or unconsciously interfered in your relationship with the man, causing things to go differently than you had hoped. But here's what's really interesting. You're under strong protection. Anything that's directed against you eventually returns to its source. You might not even notice how this happens. Right now, this woman seems to have lost her strength. Her plans aren't working out, and her mind feels scattered. What bothers her most is your sincerity, your honesty, and your ability to love. Think back. Did you ever share details about your relationship or your plans with her? The cards say that for a long time, she may have been feeding on your energy. Perhaps that's why, after you stopped communicating, her energy seemed to fade. Now let's see how to protect your love, preserve your future relationships, and keep outside envy from interfering again. Let's see what the cards advise. Taurus, the cards are showing that soon the universe will begin speaking to you through signs and unexpected synchronicities. Have you noticed repeating numbers, random encounters, or words that seem directed at you lightly? These aren't just coincidences. Through these little nudges, you'll be able to recognize people who aren't always sincere with you and avoid situations that could drain you. But that's not the most important part. The cards are showing a very strong energy around home. What does this mean for you? It could point to buying your own place, a long-awaited move, or a period when you finally feel safe, surrounded by comfort, warmth, and inner peace. And here's what the cards reveal next. Soon, you may hear from a man, It could be an unexpected call, a message, or an offer from someone who is currently at a distance. Any idea who this might be? The cards show a strong, attractive, and reliable man. Someone has been watching you for a while. He sees you as the woman of his dreams and wants to build a future with you. A home, a family, a life together. You may already know each other, and something may have been left unfinished or unspoken between you. Despite past disappointments, his feelings never faded. Or the contrary, he's ready to change, to work on the relationship, and to invest his time, energy, and love. Now let's see what the universe is advising you. The universe says, don't suppress your feelings and don't let yourself stay stuck in apathy for too long. Shift your focus. Choose joy. Choose gratitude. Choose the light. The choice you make today is what shapes your tomorrow. Be honest. What are you choosing right now? To keep suffering or to finally allow yourself to be happy? If this message resonated with you, hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss future guidance. Bye.